Welcome aboard Saltair. We're a sailing family of 4, along with our fur baby Indy, who enjoys more of the anchorages, not so much of the wobbling of a monohull. This is Rory, Jules, and me, Kirsty, and a new addition, Finn. We purchased back in 2020 the Zeston 40, and for a year gave her a beauty lift. It was extensive, more than we planned, and over the year we got more desperate to be able to utilise her. In December 2021, she finally hit the water, and since then we've been enjoying long trips on her, exploring Tasmania's south coast with all its beauty that she has to offer. Enjoy watching us as we introduce our 2 little ones into the life living aboard a yacht.
Let's get in there so you can land a little test drive.
We're just planning to get underway, and we're just doing a few jobs on the boat before we actually head off. A few things that we've done is Jules has just added a bit of a mattress topper to our existing foam mattress. It's pretty old, but at the current time we're just trying to save up a bit of money for a few odds and jobs around the boat. So we've gone the cheap option for now, just put a bit of mattress topper in the existing cover here. So we're just doing a test run at the moment. Comfy?
It was comfy before.
Well, Jules could sleep on a pea, or as we did discover after one evening, the one of the hatches underneath the foam mattress was actually not even covered, and he slept perfectly fine. So whereas for me, I've been just struggling with a bit of lower back and hip pain, so I've added a bit more comfort for me.
For you, yes.
And also we've ended up getting a new anchor.
Yeah, new anchor. You want more from me, don't you? This boat had 45 metres of 8mm chain to a 40 pound, about a 20 kilo plough anchor. I always thought the chain was a little bit light on for this size boat, so we've upgraded to 65 metres of 10mm chain. And then last time while we were away, we ended up dragging the anchor
at night,
yeah, in the dark,
with how much breeze? It was like
20 odd knots, little short sharp waves. The anchor had bedded in pretty well. We probably had 4 times the amount of chain out to the depth. Potentially could have had a bit more chain out, but we bit the bullet and upgraded to a much superior anchor, in my opinion, to a 20 kilo Rockner. Everyone I know that has one speaks very highly of them. And I think, I'm trying to think, on their website, they do all their testing with just rope off the back of the anchor, no chain. So they're definitely, I think they say up to about 3 times more efficient than a standard plough anchor. So I guess we're about to find out, but yes, very, very happy to have the Rockner on board.
We'll give it a test.
Yeah.
We'll give it a test on our next little adventure, so it's going to be quite exciting. And free sticker. So it's been a little bit of an update and upgrade on the boat. It's pretty exciting. Just little bits and pieces that we're doing to the boat. We found out one of our hoses from the sink actually seems to go into the bottom of the boat, which is not ideal. So when the main pipe for the sink gets blocked, it's like it goes past the joining point and then goes in another pipe, which goes into the bottom of the boat, which is great. Over the last few times we've had, washing up bits of abalone and things like that. So we've got a bit of a cleaning session we need to do on the boat. Jules has got to install the anchor and a few bits and pieces here and there. So
anchor, fix the mystery pipe that leads to the bilge. which I should have done my research and trailed it out instead of just hooking it up how it was when we got the boat originally. Lesson learnt.
Lesson learned.
What else we got to do? Fill the water tanks up, few little odd jobs, and then hopefully about 3-4 hours we'll be off at a decent time.
One more? Okay.
After it got dark, we finally arrived at One Tree Point, just off the east coast of North Burnie. It was dark, we were hungry and pretty tired at that point, so we decided to drop anchor and tuck our toes in and hide in there for the night. It was quite swelly, being so open. At 4 a.m, Jules got up and started the engine and pulled up the anchor. We started heading towards Adventure Bay, take advantage of the morning breeze. By 8 o'clock, we were anchored and already settled into the little cozy corner in Adventure Bay, just within the South Basin. Once we've anchored and we're sure that the boat is safe, taking Indy ashore is the major task that we always do once we've completed our anchoring. She does really well to hold herself in, but we're very cautious to ensure that she can get to shore and have some time on land to do her little bit of business and for us to make sure that we clean up after her. This opens a great time for Rory to do a bit of exploring and for us to actually have a bit of time on land, especially when we've done a bit of a night trip like we have. At that time of the morning, Bruni smells absolutely stunning with the smell of the gum trees and the fresh dew in the morning. Yeah, that's it, Innie. It's a log, Indy.
What's that in there?
That's just some waves and the beach and the rocks. Once back to the boat, we pulled anchor and motored to Penguin Island, as we heard reports that diving off the island was pretty good for abalone. Recently, we discovered a great abalone recipe that we have loved making and has been a major hit on the boat. Check out the description of this episode because I've listed the ingredients and how we make them on board the boat.
Cool. A little bit.
Chilly?
A little bit chilly on the willy.
So what are you thinking? What's the plan here, darling? Trying to make sense if this wants to work. What's your plan today?
Don't know.
No plans? So you plan to go diving today?
Oh, if the water's warmer than it is out of the water. I don't know. We'll go down the corner and have a look here. If we go to the leeward side of the island, you got that swell rolling through.
Yeah.
I'm not stoked about being on the windward side, but there's not much breeze, and hopefully this should just peter out to nothing.
Yeah, okay.
We'll see.
We will see.
If I do anchor you, just remember, or if you do anchor, just remember to put the chain hold on, because the gypsy's the wrong size for the chain, so chain jumps. So,
Okay, yeah.
yeah, so I always put the rope on at the moment.
At the moment, okay.
And to pull it up, you can do it all from here, and winding the chain up, that should automatically drop off. So if you get in trouble and got to move, and
Yeah.
I'm not on the boat, you should be able to just do it all from here.
Yeah, okay. No stress. Hey, Indy. Come here. Give me, Sophie. Give me. It's a wobbly boat.
chicken.
So what's the plans today, Skipper?
Find somewhere along here to drop anchor and maybe go for a little splash.
What do you intend to catch? Feed the family?
A couple of abs might be nice. Sadly, crays are out of season.
Yeah, it's a bit of a sad turn of events.
See if there's anything tasty swimming by. Just watching, see how that point runs out.
Yep. Currently we are just off Adventure Bay, just running alongside Penguin Island. It's pretty chilly.
There's me boatie.
There's a bit of a wreck on the shore. We're just basically running along Penguin Island. It's, I don't know how cold it is.
Freaking cold.
It's freaking cold. I've got a long puffer on.
People walking around the rocks.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cold here at the moment. It's the view is absolutely stunning, but yeah, the temperature is much to be desired. So Jules will go for a bit of a swim, and hopefully we'll catch something for today's dinner.
Denim jeans, broken dreams in my pocket. Golden thing round my neck like a locket. Carve your name in my mind, 'cause you caught it.
They're all trying to love each other. What was it like down there?
This place is quite warm. That was nice. Not a whole lot of fish life. Plenty of crays and abs.
Crays will come out to play now, they know they're untouchable.
That's it. I remember why I don't wear this wetsuit so often now.
Why?
I can't bend like that because it squashes my balls.
The street light at the end, so I could show you you're golden, golden. Honestly, you're glowing. Me under the mezzanine, just so that I could show you you're golden.
So while we're down in Adventure Bay, we've quickly just popped up to come see Nan and Pop that live on the waterfront at Adventure Bay. And we've just come to see the regular attendees in the back garden. White albino wallaby and just a native one having a little feed. Trying to keep Indy from actually bugging them and annoying them, so she's locked inside. Aren't they beautiful? So we've come up here to basically just catch up with them briefly before we pull up anchor and maybe find another spot for the night. The breeze is slowly dying out. It's not really warmed up at all, even with the sunshine. But yeah, we've got a good feed with abalone to cook, so we're pretty happy. Maybe a glass of red and a nice chilled night. Maybe even a challenge of Uno with Jules later this evening. But yeah, it's pretty stunning at the moment. It's nice and quiet. You can hear the birds chipping away in the background and these guys having their dinner.
Started as a whisper, message from a new world I'd never known. Something about it felt like it'd been waiting my whole life. Is this home? I can hear each sound calling my name, and I feel it.
Hello team. We half ready?
Daddy's coming. Come to Mummy. Go on.
Oh, it's cold on the tootsies.
Dolphin.
Come on. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Good go. What's this? Come on. Don't look at me. Oi. That's my lead. Slippy seaweed. Comes Indy. Now. Oh, bit of bush bashing, buddy. Oh, hold on to him. Yay. Indy, come. Oh, you get us in trouble. Good girl. Someone's hat. Whoa. You don't want to climb with Daddy? Fine. We're going to go left here. Deep. Be careful at the edge there. Stop. Go slowly. Don't go closer to the edge. This one? Look, some baby crabs. Indy. See, little ones.
It's a little.
Indy, leave the poor crab alone, mate. What else can we find?
It's a crab.
What about under this rock? Oh, there's another little one. Here you go. You want to put your hand out?
Hello, Crabby.
Put your hand out. Hand out flat. Indy. Good go. I know. There you go. Float.
On the way back to the boat, we came across remains of what looked like old building remains. After some research, we discovered that they used to be an old whaling station, which belonged to mariner, explorer, whaler, and harbour master James Kelly in the 1820s. Before making and losing a fortune in the whaling industry, he had circumnavigated Tasmania in an open whaleboat, exploring Macquarie Harbour, discovering Port Davey, and naming the Tasmania's Gordon River. These remains were studied in 1997 by a team from La Trobe and Flinders University. One key factor to their findings was the stone floors were encrusted with burnt blubber. Oh, look, ready? Okay, what's this for?
Oh, yeah. Can you remember where the dinghy is, Rory?
Hey, Daddy.
Hello.
So we just spent the morning enjoying a really nice walk along the shore at Adventure Bay. We're just off the Fluted Cape walk. And yeah, it's a beautiful morning. It's still pretty cold. Beanies are required. But yeah, it's absolutely stunning. Walked all the way up to the start of Penguin Island. Stopped off there. Found a poor dead seal. It's not even started to smell yet, so it's pretty fresh, so that was quite sad to see. Had a look at the wreck that we found yesterday. Not much of it, but it's good to have a little look at it. And yeah, it's been quite a nice morning. So we'll pull off anchor and head off. Little fan bam. Rory's pretty tired. Say hi. You say hi? Good boy.
Right on the rocks, Rob.
So yeah, we'll do that. Finn's done pretty well, even though he can hardly see. He spent most of the walk giving his oohs and ahs, giving me the feedback of what he thinks of the walk. So, but yeah, it's a pretty stunning morning. So there was a bit of breeze first thing this morning to take us home, but it's kind of died out a touch. So we'll take anything we can get, but just have a nice relaxing trip. Once we got back on board Saltair after our Flip Capes walk, we started to pull up anchor and head out of Adventure Bay. Just as we were about to leave the bay, we got a beautiful send-off with a family of dolphins that came alongside us. This was the first time I've ever got to see dolphins this close, so it was a pretty special moment for me. Thanks for joining us in this episode. If you get a chance, please subscribe, give us a like, and thanks so much for watching.